Okay, I just finished up all the routes. How many dispatch jobs do we have today? 91. Sounds like a lot, but 70 are mowing. The rest are garden work and sprinkler work. It's supposed to rain today. Hopefully it doesn't. Now, I don't force my guys to work in the rain, but I encourage it. There's a difference. I don't say anything, and I just let them go. Sometimes they'll call and say, hey man, we're gonna take a break because it's raining really hard. And cool, go for it. I would rather pay for them to have a break and wait an hour, maybe two, for it to stop raining and then go back out, because I get this sick gut feeling, like nauseous, when I used to send them home and then the clouds would go away, blue sky, birds chirping, and nobody's out mowing. Oh, no sicker feeling. I have this lockbox here so that if I leave early or if nobody's here in the office, the guys that come late can throw their keys in here, and then I just pick it up in the morning. They also put their receipts in here. It's good to check on receipts. I think we got a pretty basic day going today. I'm going to try and see if I can follow the guy with the customized gas tank on the Time Master. That's my plan for today, to see how many houses he can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up his tank before he leaves and instruct him not to fill it up anymore until I meet with him. That's my plan for today. If the weather holds up, if not, I'm not sure. Okay, so my guys are here. I'm gonna fill up the Time Master. ¿Lleno? Sí. Oh, yeah. And he's filling up the regular. All right. So, ¿cuántas casas piensa que puede hacer antes de llenar de vuelta?
Se hacen como de 10 a 11.
It says 10 or 11 houses you can get with a full tank like that. That's awesome. Those guys are the first ones out every week, well, every day. And there's pretty much no room, so they have to go out this way. You guys don't care about that. Bagging, I get a bunch of people always saying, don't bag, you know, and I understand. You know, there was a time where I was like, no, we can't bag. We can't get through our list if we bag every house. So, you know, we need to mulch. And we tried, I mean, and we still mulch. Obviously, it's kind of like a no-brainer. If you can get away with mulching every single house and the property look great, then do it. But a lot of times, my guys, they really take pride in what they do, and so they need to, sometimes, not every week, but some houses, they're like, all right, I gotta bag it this time. We call it like resetting the lawn, where we just kind of bag it because it's just looking a little shaggy. And then from there, you can kind of mulch it again for another 4, 5, 6 weeks. And there are other houses you can mulch every single time and it looks great. And there's some houses you got to bag every time. Now, the ones that you have to bag every time, we call the customer and say, you know, your property has a thick, lush lawn that needs to be bagged. And so we need to charge this additional charge every time for a bagging fee. And 9 out of 10 times, they're totally fine with it, you know. Even the ones that throw up a little bit of a hissy fit, they still agree because they understand. But anyway.
2 hours later.
Guys, today has turned into crap. It's raining pretty hard enough to where every crew is calling me. This kind of thing makes me sick. like nauseous, literally. Like I almost feel like throwing up. Guys, my payroll is about $17,000 a week. Can't afford to have days where, you know, we had 7,500 on the dispatch board today. All doable too, like that list should have gotten done, but it's not going to. It's right now, it's 10:30 a.m. and they didn't even complete a job, so they've all been out for 2 hours. I've paid everybody for 2.5 hours so far, and they're still not here yet. So it'll probably be 3 hours I've paid everybody in for no money. Because they went to the first job, which was a nice big paying job, but they started it and then realized it's not good. It's not going to look good if they keep working in it. So I did ask Fernando to do a head count on who can come back at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. if the weather gets, you know, becomes sunny. Anyway, it turns out we're not going to do that video. Follow the Time Master. That was with that truck. I see some guys on YouTube, and you live in areas in parts of the country where it rains a lot. I mean, how do you do it? How do you grow when you can't work? I mean, we're getting shut down for a day, and I'm nervous. And it's supposed to similar weather pattern for tomorrow. Here, even my sprinkler guy is like, you remember that S10 sprinkler truck I have? So I know the AC doesn't work, but he told me the heater's not working, and it's really miserable driving around today without heater. So I didn't know that. I thought it had a heater. I swear I bought it in the wintertime, like a year and a half ago. And I swear I drove it in a cold, rainy, sunny, snowy day, and I swear I had the heater on, but that would have been the last time I ever turned that heater on. So anyway, crappy day. Rained out. No money. Very sad. So I just thought of something that I thought I might want to clear up. So yeah, my payroll is $17,500. I definitely have a reserve in my payroll account, so I could cover next payroll if it was the same thing, no problem, without any work. But yeah, I get sick and nauseous when I fall below, you know, if I don't have 2 weeks worth of payroll the day before payday, I get physically nauseous. And it's obviously nice to have a cushion for operations, all these other accounts, but payroll is the one that I worry about the most, because I just want to make sure nobody has to wait an extra day to get paid or anything like that. A lot of these guys come from other lawn care companies that they've done that, where the owner's like, hey, I can't pay you this week, can you wait till next week or a couple days later? And I don't want to be like that. I've never once missed a payday in all my years of running my business, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But part of that is because I'm so mindful of it. And so anyway, that's all. I just wanted to mention that I do have a reserved. It's not like because of one rain day I'm not going to make payroll. The freaking power went out. Can't believe that. So the phone is getting routed to Rachel's cell phone, work phone.
Okay, and then is there an email address we can send that quote to get to?
Daisha's working from a tablet, which, by the way, she is amazing. I actually have this tablet charging right now. It's been unplugged for a month or more now. So I may get that charged up and start using it, and maybe I can work that way still. So, I probably got to send out a bunch of emails saying that we're not going to be there today or this week. At this point, we kind of have too many customers to push them to the next day. It's kind of like, you know what, the weather made it so we can't come this week, so may need to come next week. Because our Fridays are booked with spring wake up packages, and so are Saturdays. So our schedule is so tight that I can't really move anything to a makeup day. It's all gotta wait till next week. So, and if there's a particular customer that actually has to have it done, like on Friday, because we didn't mow it this week, we could probably place that one customer on the Friday or Saturday route, but not the whole list. So just a wild day, man. Not making any money. The power's out. Can't even work on a video. If this isn't a good excuse to go home, I don't know what is. Well, the weather's nice now. I already called a couple of guys, see if they're gonna be able to come back. And one of them's out having lunch right now with his wife. He rarely ever has time to do that, so. But now it cleared up. So he's like, oh man, okay, I'll try. This guy's turning blue over there. I look for those little bits of hope. Anyway, today might not be all lost after all, but it's definitely not going good so far. I'm more worried about the mow guys and the garden guys. Sprinkler guys, I'm okay. You know, it's still early sprinkler season, so it's just nice to get caught up, but it's not like the water absolutely has to be turned on today. So I'm not too worried about sprinkler guys. I just had one come back and he's out there working right now. I'm just hoping garden guys can come back. Now I know my main garden guy, he's coming back. But obviously he can't do these big jobs by himself. So he's gonna need at least one guy, maybe two for sure. And if we can get two more, that'd be amazing. Thing is, some of these guys live about 45 minutes away. So even if they were to leave right now, it'll just be after 2 when they get here. It's 1:30. And it's nice. This is the good thing about having so many divisions, is that there are some divisions that will do poorly for whatever reason, and there'll be other divisions that'll do well, like really good for some reason. And when they do well and another division does bad, for instance, sprinklers right now, even though I have a couple of guys still home, the amount of money that the jobs did bring in could help pay for some of the guys that, you know, were on this morning in the garden division and we weren't making any money. So that's the beauty of having multiple divisions. You obviously want them all running on all cylinders. That's when everything's going really well, but it's not always the case. But every once in a while, they do help each other out. All right, now the garden guys are going back out. Guys, subscribe, comment below. See you on the next one.